have given blood many times with Bloodworks Northwest. A really positive experience every time I go in and knowing I'm making a difference. I was a little hesitant the first time I gave blood, just not having had the experience before, but that changed very quickly. Going through the process was easy, and the tangible aspect of giving blood, knowing that my blood is directly impacting another human, just makes me feel like I'm making a difference. It makes me feel great. We need 1,000 donors a day to keep the blood supplied in the Pacific Northwest. And I love the Pacific Northwest, and knowing that I'm part of that solution makes me feel like a real part of this community. To someone who's never given blood before, who's a little hesitant, I would just encourage them to think about the lives that they're saving, knowing that their donation, 1 pint of blood, will save a life. And if they donate every 2 months for a year, that's 6 lives they're saving over the course of a year. One last thing and key piece of information that we can tell people about giving blood is that if you have been vaccinated, you can still give blood. It's a misconception I've heard, but even if you've been vaccinated, give blood. 1 pint of blood saves a life. Here I am, donating blood. If I needed support, which I don't because this has been such an easy process, then the person that I would turn to is Brian Schmetzer, the head coach at Seattle Sounders FC. And his advice right now, he'd probably say a couple things. He'd probably say, what's your mentality? Always got to approach it with the right mentality. And I think my mentality is good. I'm thinking about all the people or the one person that this blood will help. Then he'd also say, control the controllables. And for me, that was drinking a lot of water today. I feel good. It was filling out my donor quick pass before I came, making the process seamless. And then just having a positive attitude. So I think Brian would be proud of me right now. Yeah. Thanks, Brian. I'm here at Bloodworks Northwest, just finished donating blood, and enjoyed a little moral support along the way. I brought with me Coach Brian Schmetzer of Seattle Sounders FC. Always has some words of wisdom. Regardless of what it takes to get you to donate, whether that's a Brian Schmetzer bobblehead or thinking about the lives you can save, whatever that little thing is, I take focus on it. If it makes a difference, if it gets you down to donate, then that's the best thing you could do right now. So I'm super appreciative to Brian Schmetzer. Brian, how'd I do today? Did I do all right? Yeah. Brian thinks I did pretty well. I think that's the most positive reaction I've gotten at him from anything I've done in my career. So Brian Schmetzer supports giving blood. Come out and do it. Save a life.